it's me, Callum, and today I'm going to talk to you about something I have, which is called superpowers. No? What I'm actually going to talk to you about is Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism. So, today I'm going to tell you a little bit about it.
You might be wondering, what is Asperger's? Well, Asperger's is a syndrome that causes my brain to work differently. It can cause communicating and understanding friendships to be hard. For instance, sometimes when I'm in the middle of a conversation, I don't really know what to say back to people after they've talked to me. Me and other people who have Asperger's like it so that everything is in a set schedule and so that there isn't really a lot of unexpected surprises. We also have certain things that we just can't tolerate. They usually come from one of our 5 senses. For me, back when I was little, it was my hearing. I really could not stand the sound of a balloon popping. We don't like when our schedules change, and we also don't like it when someone points out that we're wrong. There are also a couple habits we have, and when we do them, like for me, tapping my fingers on desks, it kind of helps us decrease anxiety or energy.
So, what does a person with superpowers? No. Asperger's syndrome do to get the help they need?
Back in preschool, I was put in a special class for kids like me who had Asperger's. Back then, I could only say the word dog and did not know how to play with toys or other kids. These classes taught me how to do things like this. Up until 5th grade, along with all the other stuff that all kids learned, I learned a lot of things about social skills and how to talk. Now, going into middle school, I have learned how to live with Asperger's and thrive with it, and how to make and keep lots of friends. One of the ways they taught you social skills was through a book series called Superflex. The plot of every Superflex book is a kid who turns into the superhero Superflex and helps kids who are having trouble dealing with certain emotions. These emotions are described as supervillains who get into your head, and you are taught strategies on defeating them. Some villains that I was taught about the most were Rock Brain, and what he does is he makes you stuck on your opinion and no one else's, or as my teachers put it, Sticky, and Glass Man, who makes it so that any small, medium, or sometimes kind of large reaction can turn into an extremely large reaction. You are also taught strategies on how to defeat these emotions and move on. Asperger's is one of the many syndromes on a long line that's called the autism spectrum. On the autism spectrum, I'm about here. I have what's called Asperger's syndrome, and I have a large vocabulary, and I'm pretty flexible. About here is Holden. Holden has a smaller vocabulary and finds it hard to use his words, and is a little less flexible. That doesn't make me better than him, though. We're still basically the same. In fact, Holden's pretty interesting. He likes, like other people, a lot of different things. Some of them include singing or humming the tune to his favorite video games. And sometimes he likes to flick Lego bricks in a sort of cool way. Here's a small clip of him doing it. People with Asperger's and autism are not weird, and there's nothing wrong with them, and so shouldn't be treated that way. If you happen to meet or know someone already with one of these, I hope you treat them with the same respect you treat anyone else. I'm also sure they'd really appreciate it. Alright, that's all the time I have for today. Bye.